Hello everyone and welcome to this week's foundation review from me. This week I am testing out a drugstore foundation that isn't necessarily new, and I shouldn't even say necessarily, it's not new. But I feel like I've gotten an influx of requests to review this foundation recently, so I'm gonna do just that. This is the Catrice Cosmetics HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. It says that this is mattifying and has a second skin effect and lasts up to 24 hours, so that is super exciting. It is $10.99 on Ulta's website, so definitely a drugstore price. However, what is this shade range? I can't even call this a shade range. There's 4 shades, and they are all variations of beige. Very disappointing. However, this has awesome reviews and the claims all sound super up my alley. It's supposed to be, well, I mean, the high full coverage isn't straight up my alley. I do like a good coverage, but not necessarily full coverage, but it says that it's natural looking. So that's usually why I don't like full coverage. But if it's gonna look natural, then I'm on board, because I certainly have some stuff I want to cover up on my face. It's going to have an ultralight feeling and everything. Like I said, it's going to last a super long time, and it's also vegan. And yeah, I think that's really about all I can tell you. It doesn't have like a how to use or anything on the website. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and sing the song with you guys. Hopefully you'll sing along, and then we can start putting this on my face, see how it does. Let's test, hot mess or the best. All right, now I told you. I'm telling you, I've got some stuff on my face. It doesn't feel great. You know what? This is my skin. I am human. Hear me roar. As always, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my skin with a primer. I'm also wearing my glasses today, as always, for the fellow glasses wearers of the world, so we can see how this is gonna do underneath our glasses. There goes the sun. Please come back, sun. All right, I got the shade Light Beige. Hey, there's the sun. Ooh, this is made in Italy. I don't know, you guys, like I said, it doesn't say like how to apply this, but with it being a dropper foundation, I feel like I need instructions. I'm just giving this a shake. Now, let's see. Is this an actual dropper or yes? I feel like I should be on Instagram doing this. I don't know how much is too much. Here we go. I'm gonna use a brush on one side. Yeah, it's definitely got some coverage. Let's put this on my forehead too. So apparently I used way too much. Great. Okay, learning curve. I'll do better on the other side. I don't know if it's looking streaky with a brush just because I used too much. That's certainly a possibility, but I'm gonna do my darndest here. Things blended. I think it looks good. I wouldn't say it's like ultra high coverage. I'm assuming it's probably buildable though. I mean, this certainly has at least a medium coverage to it. Like, that did a really good job at evening things out and making my skin look much nicer on that side. It does have a smell to it as well. It's like a foundation smell, but like it's got a slight powderiness to it, maybe? I don't know. So let's see. I'm just gonna dropper this again. Hope for the best. See how this does with a sponge. That's lovely. There you go. There you can see what one coat looks like. No, I didn't really try blending very well on this side because I'm going to try and give it more coverage since I used less on that side. So let's see how this does at building up. Not that I really need or feel a need for too much coverage or too much more coverage, but I am curious. That looks wonderful. Not gonna lie to you guys, like that looks really nice. I mean, it was able to take away all that redness on those blemishes. I think it definitely just blended into the skin, gave that second skin texture like it was talking about. I think it looks good in my nose pores and just looks good overall. So yay, I'm excited for this one, you guys. The color match also looks really good on me. This is just feeling and looking promising so far, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup. It's not gonna be too much today, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back in just a second to check in with you all here on YouTube land. Ready? Ding! Alright, told you it wasn't gonna be much. However, I think it looks really nice. It looks really natural, really lovely. I think second skin is a wonderful way to put it because it does look matte, but it looks super natural. Looks good in my pores. It just looks good everywhere, I think. Now, in terms of the flash photo test, here you go. Catrice does say that this is photo friendly. You know, it doesn't say that it's flash camera ready, just that it's camera ready. So I think it looks really nice on camera in the flash photo test, but I do think that it also looks very pasty in comparison to my chest, and it does not look that way in real life. So there you go, for anyone who is curious. I am gonna get on with my day here. I think I am gonna get one other video filmed, and then I've got errands to run, you know, just typical post office, Target, groceries, that sort of stuff. And then I will be going to my mom's for trash TV night, and then I will be coming home, getting work done, and then going to bed, hopefully, eventually. It is currently 1:22 in the afternoon. As always, I'm excited to take you guys along with me so that we can see how this foundation is wearing throughout the day on my very oily skin and in this hot, humid weather, and I will be seeing you all at the very end of the night for my final check-in after my periodic check-ins so that we can see how it's wearing throughout the day. So I'll see you all very soon here on YouTube land. Bye! It is the end of the night here. It is currently just a little bit after 2 o'clock in the morning. Good day overall, I would say. You know, I was able to get work done this afternoon and then get all of my errands run and then go to my mom's for trashy TV and then come home and get more work done and some food prep, and here we are. I'm ready to take my makeup off and I'm ready to go to bed. But before I do that, shall we? Let's take a closer look at my face. I haven't looked at it since I last checked in, so this will be an experience for both of us. So as you can see, yes, I have gotten oily again here, or a bit oily looking. However, please correct me if I'm wrong, but my skin looks fantastic. And by my skin, I mean this foundation. It looks so fresh and beautiful and natural and nice. It has been lightweight throughout the day. It's, you know, it's one of those foundations. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and run through, while I am telling you all how I feel about this foundation, let's go ahead and do my pause rating system here. P stands for performance, A is for application, W is for worth the price, and S is for shade range. Like I was saying, for performance, good, 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 all good, looks fantastic, doesn't transfer like at all as far as I can tell. Yeah, not even like on my oilier areas. I'm not getting any transfer off of that. Feels very lightweight. It feels like a foundation, like I feel like I'm wearing a foundation, but it feels like on the very, very lightest weight end of that spectrum. I definitely was sweating at one point, you know, bringing all my groceries up and everything. It had been a very long time, like at least a couple weeks since I had gone grocery shopping, so I was at the bare minimum here. So I had a lot of groceries to carry up here. And just, it was hot, it was humid outside today. This foundation has been through some stuff, but yet it looks so good, so good. I don't know that I can really fault it. Actually, that's a lie. Yes, I can. This does say, sorry, I'm pointing to the bottle behind me here. It says that it's mattifying. I disagree highly. However, it worked really nice. So overall, just because it did promise to be mattifying and I would say no to that, I'm just gonna knock it a little bit, but otherwise, texture, look, graceful fading, just overall so good. So good. I'm giving this a 4.75 on the performance. Application was a-okay by me. The dropper worked out well, blended out nicely. It was able to build up nicely, you know, for coverage and whatnot. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 on application. Worth the price? Oh yeah. Especially if you have oily skin. I don't know how this would do on dry skin. However, definitely people who have oily skin, combo skin, maybe also normal skin. For 1.01 fluid ounce of product, super cheap. I have no problems there. I'm giving this a 5 out of 5 on worth the price. Now, the biggest problem here is the shade range. Like I said earlier, 4 shades cannot be considered a shade range. I mean, technically, yeah, that is. But that's not good. That's not even close to being good or okay or acceptable. So, for shade range, I'll give this a... I feel like I have to give this a 0.5. Like, that's really bad. 4 shades is really bad. Especially when those 4 shades are like 4 shades of beige. It's like they didn't even try to go light or deep. They just kind of picked beige and went from there. So I hate saying this, but with that shade range being so horrible, that dragged the rating down a lot. It got a 15.25 out of 20 or a 3.8125 out of 5 paws. That is purely because of the shade range. This is getting nearly 5 paws without the shade range factored in. It would get around a 4.92 out of 5. So, Catrice, please make more shades. This, as far as I can tell from this first impression, is a fantastic, phenomenal foundation that everyone should be able to try and use. And just like promoting on your page, oh, buy the different, you know, darkening and lightening drops and then you'll get your perfect shade. Like, yeah, I guess I can see that with lightening drops because you might only need a couple drops. But with darkening drops, you would need to use more of those drops than you would need to use foundation. Which means you're not actually getting the use of the foundation. Does that make sense? You need deeper shades. You just need a better shade range, period, for this. Otherwise, well done. I am super excited to keep on using this summer. I'm so excited. Like, really super excited for this. I've been on a roll with finding good foundations lately. Thank you guys for recommending that I try these out, because this is awesome, as far as I can tell. As always, stay tuned for Best and Worst of Beauty at the end of the month, because things may change, you know, as opinions do. But, as always, I hope this video was helpful and enjoyable for you guys in seeing how this foundation wore on my very oily skin. If you did enjoy it, found it helpful, whatever the case may be, please do go ahead, give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I would love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!